Traffic in Austin, Texas isn't as bad as we make it out to be.
Well, you might think twice before saying that after Formula One Grand Prix races into town in just a few weeks. A potential transportation calamity. County officials have planned, but they are not sure what to expect.
The site just southeast of Austin should expect 120,000 racing fans. KXAN's Josh Hinkle takes a closer look at what those numbers mean to you.
Not too much further away than the grandstands.
A dream view versus a traffic nightmare. It's already picking up on FM 812, right down the road from Mike McLaughlin's place.
It's not going to be impossible, but it's just going to be extremely hectic.
Just a few weeks away from the first Formula One race, McLaughlin's hunkering down and waiting for the worst of what will come from his new neighbor.
Plenty of barley drinks, a couple Cokes, maybe a water for the wife. Lots of food, yeah. Just so we don't have to go out and spend 4 or 5 hours in traffic.
Race weekend will bring 120,000 fans for the International Grand Prix. It's the biggest event anyone around here's seen. A good day at Austin's ACL Fest draws only 75,000 people. And a University of Texas football game packs in just over 100,000.
That's part of it. Got to be ready for a little traffic.
I don't appreciate it. It makes me mad.
The crowds are bad enough, but consider the cars. 17,000 will park at the race site. It would take 81 UT football fields to make enough space for them all. And if that's not enough, consider the number of shuttle buses. There will be 450 of them. If you line them up front to back, one after the other, they'll stretch nearly 3.5 miles. That's like starting at the state capitol downtown and traveling south on Congress Avenue, across the river, past the food trailer court, even beyond St. Edward's University, almost all the way to Highway 290. The places where it will be the worst, those shuttle bus pickups. They'll start here just east of the Capitol and here at the Travis County Expo Center east of town. The shuttles will travel down MLK Boulevard and Highway 130 from the north, while other race-related traffic will likely crowd Highway 130 from the south, 183, and I-35.
Can't really do anything about it, but yeah. It sucks.
It's just part of the deal. It's just part of the plan.
If you like to people watch and you like chaos, come down, watch it all. But if you don't like that, then I would suggest staying home or staying away.
County officials say to expect at least a 3-hour delay on the way to the race, though that's a rough estimate. This race is their practice run.
You never know in the future. I'm sure we'll make some changes. We just don't know yet.
Good view of the turns from here.
With F1's 10-year contract, there's plenty of time to adjust.
I think it's going to be just very, very crazy.
So McLaughlin says he'll wait a while and see if the traffic eases up after this first year.
And I actually don't even want to live through it. That's why we're just going to lock ourselves down here.
In southeast Travis County, Josh Hinkle, KXAN News.
Now keep in mind, it will not just be Formula One that has fans coming to Austin. The Circuit of the Americas has deals for 3 other racing events so far. Those include V8 Supercars, the Grand Am Series, and MotoGP. The site is built to hold concerts and other festivities as well.
Officials have been working for 2 years on a plan to ease traffic in that area. They've repaved FM 812, restriped it. They've reconstructed and repaved McAngus Road. They have repaved Elroy Road. And the Circuit of the Americas is extending Kellum Road north to the site to Pierce Lane, north of the site there out to Pierce Lane. Well, for those of you who are attending the Grand Prix and the events after, and you aren't interested in battling the traffic, the city has planned a bicycle route to get you there. This route takes you from downtown all the way to Richard Moya Park, where the bike valet operated by the Bicycle Sports Shop will be located. The route will be marked with signs every 1,000 feet. Now, please note that bicyclists will need to board a shuttle from Richard Moya Park. And we have all of the maps you'll need with routes to get to and from the F1 Grand Prix race, with the street closures downtown and the shuttle information Josh mentioned on our website, KXAN.com.
Tonight on KXAN News at 10 o'clock, Josh Hinkle continues our look at Formula One traffic, this time from the skies. As private planes clog Austin's airport, other landing strips in outlying communities are feeling the ripple effect, and the numbers of people flying into Austin keep rising every day.